Hello once again, and welcome back to Hoosier History, Legends, and Heroes. In this video, we're going back to our independence. This is the story of a founding father who was a signer of the Declaration of Independence, and very few people even know his name. Caesar Rodney was born on October 7th, 1728, in Kent County in the Delaware colony to Caesar and Elizabeth Rodney on the family farm Byfield. He was the eldest of 8 children. When he was 16, his father passed away, and he would be under the guardianship of Nicholas Ridgely, who was at that time clerk of the peace. It is believed that this is where Caesar's interest in politics was born. He suffered from asthma his whole life, and as an adult would suffer from a facial disfiguring cancer. He would hide his face by wrapping a green scarf to cover the disfigurement. He would move towards politics as an adult and would become sheriff of Kent County in 1755. He did fulfill his full 3-year term as sheriff before he would hold other political positions. He would become a lawyer and a representative of Delaware to the First and Second Continental Congress. The Second Continental Congress would meet in Pennsylvania. Each colony would be represented with 3 delegates. Delaware's delegates were Caesar Rodney, Thomas McKeon, and George Reed. The Continental Congress insisted that to declare independence from Great Britain, it had to be a unanimous vote from the 13 colonies. On July 1st, 1776, Caesar Rodney was home in Dover, Delaware, attending to personal business. Thomas McKeon would send word to Rodney that Thomas and George Reed had a split vote for independence. They needed Rodney in Philadelphia by the next day so that he could break the Delaware tie. When Rodney received word of this, he was home in his sickbed, but realizing the true importance of this vote, he got out of bed and would ride his horse for 18 hours through a thunderstorm to reach Philadelphia the next day in time for the actual vote of independence. When Rodney reached Philadelphia, the vote had started. He arrived exhausted and ill. McKeon met him out front of Independence Hall and would say that he met him in his boots and spurs. Rodney's vote to break Delaware's tie made it a unanimous decision for independence. The Declaration of Independence was approved on the 4th of July, 1776, which is the date we celebrate our independence, but the actual vote was taken on July 2nd. Caesar Rodney and many other founding fathers signed the Declaration of Independence on August 2nd. This included Thomas McKeon, and even though George Reed cast his vote against independence, he would sign the document. Most everyone remembers the midnight ride of Paul Revere, but everyone should know the name of Caesar Rodney in the midnight ride he took, ill and through a thunderstorm, to make sure that America would vote for independence. Had Rodney not risked his life to make that incredible ride from Dover, Delaware to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, there would have been no independence on that day. And who knows if the colonies would have ever considered trying for it again. Caesar Rodney would die on June 26, 1784, in Kent County in the state of Delaware. He would be buried in an unmarked grave on his beloved farm, Byfield. He did not live long enough to see the Constitution ratified. In the state of Delaware in 1999, he was memorialized on the state quarter. There are a few statues of Rodney, schools and societies named after him. Thank you for watching the story of an unknown founding father, Caesar Rodney, and his incredible ride for independence. If it wasn't for his vote, the United States may have never existed, along with the state of Indiana. Please show your support for this channel by subscribing. Also like, share, comment, and click on the notification bell. That way you will be notified when the next Hoosier History, Legends, and Heroes video is uploaded. Until next time.